Here's George and I putting on some makeup and stuff, just sitting on the bathroom counter. This is my parents' house, and George is just, he's my cat, but he's staying here with them because I can't have him where I'm at. My little son. So here's our strength lifestyle challenge. That's what it's called. So we'll set you here. You want to be right here? Oh, and we're turning. Are we good? Are we good? So this is what it looks like. I had to go through and edit the days and stuff so that it's to what I'm doing. So it's in essence stretch, 10 minutes of stretching, train, 60 minutes of physical activity, read 1 chapter of self-improvement book. This I'm changing and I'm gonna put it to read probably a textbook or my stuff that I need to read because secret time. I don't like reading textbooks and stuff. I just kind of like, don't do that. Anyway, next one. Elevate, 10 minutes of meditation. Improve, 60 minutes working on a new skill or hobby. Gratitude, the things you're grateful for, written down. Nutrition, hit macros plus protein goal. Think, 5 minutes of visualizing your goals and desired future. And hydrate, 1 gallon of water. So we are starting this today and putting on some little makeup. I don't know. Enjoy. Because you'll see me at the gym next. So, love you. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit apprehension because, first of all, you're not centered. I feel like you're centered, but you're not centered, and I never do. Okay, so if we go like this, you're centered. Perfect. Probably closer. Either way, so I'm using hooks, and I'm switching for the first time into 2 dumbbells instead of just holding on to 1, and this makes me really nervous because the last time I had done this, I had subluxed my shoulder. Granted, that was like almost a year ago. I was also younger and stupid, and I didn't have hooks at the time, so maybe it'll go differently. Otherwise, we'll see. I don't know. I just kind of felt weird. Oh, shit. Welcome back. Another episode of Can We Lift It? Sometimes it's no, sometimes it's yes. Damn it. Freaking belt up and with the straps on. So I'm just newer to, I don't know, I just feel more comfortable with the straps. Maybe I should step back further on the motherfucking. So tomorrow's gonna be a super awesome, super long day. I'll have to be up at like 4:30 and go into the OR, intubate some people. Then exist during the day. Well, actually, between the hours of 12 and 6, I'll have to get homework done and go to the gym and make food. Eat food. Drink water. And go to class. But, you know, such is life. So yeah, it'll be 4:30 to 10 p.m. tomorrow. Long day. Freaking pendulum squat time. So the thought process here is we just up around 135, so just gonna go. Freaking callus update. I don't know if we have good lighting right here, and you probably can't see it. This guy's he's getting ready to peel off. Have one right here. You can't see it, but he got ripped off yesterday. So he went bye-bye. He's like a really big chunk, and he's holding on by like nothing, I think. So hopefully he doesn't come off. Oh, another one. Another one. Because we can do it a little heart to heart. I don't know, heart to heart's just scary. That's like feelings and shit. I think sometimes it's better just to suppress them. I mean, to be honest, that's how I've been my whole life. You just kind of suppress them. And so if you're suppressing your feelings, just take them out of the gym. It's that easy. Or suppose you could talk about them as like healthy for you, but you know, how are you supposed to get muscles if you feel okay? You got to be a little bit messed up in here. You know, maybe not too much. Some people a little bit more than others. But I think for a lot of people, it's mental. Like that's how it was for me. At least I was friggin' 6 years. 6 years of an eating disorder. I don't know if I'll show like. Maybe I will. Also, if you could put the skinny picture in, but it's debatable. Either way, for me, I was like, I think during my. I don't remember. Like when my sister came home from college, she would take me to the gym. So when she would be back and visiting, you know, I started going to the gym with her. I actually kind of just started going on my own. I started out as a little cardio bunny. Like the majority of my workouts were really just, you know, run like 3 miles, maybe go through weight section and I don't do some stupid shit and, you know, like every day is leg day type fucking. It wasn't until like let me see. So I know I had an initial tendonitis in like my ankle from running,
and I was using Hokas, and they just like wore out too quickly, and I was, way over the mileage on them. Freaking got tendonitis in my foot, so that's where like, okay, I guess I'll like pick up a weight, yada yada yada. Still continued running, and then I ran outside one day instead of on a treadmill, and I hit something, and my sciatic was just blown up. I could barely walk, so then I had to actually heal my issues, and started lifting some weight instead of running, and it's like, oh my goodness, this is actually kind of more fun. So I get right now. PB continued. I don't want to freaking quit. So, and that means one more set. Then we can go over and hit some quads. I have no idea what the last thing I said was. Just give me a minute. So I think I freaking our time frame here. So I think I started, I guess, vigorously. Running, working out ish. Started in June of 2022. I didn't start actually lifting per se until probably December of that year. So in total, like a year, which is, it's been a year from lifting, but a year and a half. But I started. I think I was sitting around 110, like when I had started running, and just worked up from there. So we're getting there. It's a hard and grueling process. It's irritating when you're coming from no muscle, and it's so frustrating because I look back at myself now, and I'll post a 8th grade photo, but I think I was like 140 in 8th grade, and that's what like triggered me. I don't know. We took our sister's senior photos. It like psyched in my head, so I was like, oh, I'm too fat. Dude, you're like 14. No one cares. So I think there's definitely potential. I can get massive. I hope it's all just still, it'll take a little bit to unleash all of it, but it's there. It's definitely there. So yeah, when I like looking back now, it's stupid, but it's a battle. It's going to be a lifelong battle. I think anyone who's ever had an eating disorder will probably tell you that. It's in your head. It's in your head. There's a voices in your head. What is it? Someone said something. Let me find it. So I read it and I was like, what? Okay, so it's at Frostbite 280. Wow, amazing progress in a year and a half! Exclamation mark. Do you think of yourself as a superhero now? I don't know if that's supposed to be like mean. It could be. I'm not gonna take it that way. So I'm just gonna say no. Still hate myself. I don't think I'm like. Yes, I've had my struggles, but so has everyone else. I just I think that there's all like everyone like I just be like, oh, everyone else probably has like worse problems. So I kind of just shove myself into a little corner when genuinely I know it's like, oh, you've experienced these things, share it with other people. And you share it with other people and they're like, go fuck yourself. And it's like, okay, cool. Cool. All right. All right. I'll keep that in mind. All right, let me do one more though. Sweet icky. Icky sticky. I don't know. Like I don't like me personally. I don't think that like I don't know. I've never really been one to like super be into talking about like my eating disorder. I guess it's fine now because I'm like in recovery. But yeah, I was definitely quiet about it. For sure, that's for sure. I mean, I guess like if you're like I don't know at that. Put on 235. See if we can do it. I don't think I'm better than anyone. No, I definitely want to say that. Like that's I think in my head, and all honest to God, I can be like, if I think I'm better than people, why would I aspire to get better? Does that make sense? Like I think in my head, it's just like, oh, the worst. You're last on the list. But like that gives me reason to want to better myself, if that makes sense. Like don't get me wrong, I absolutely fucking hate myself. As anyone does. That understands the feeling. I don't know if that makes sense. It could make sense. It might not make sense. Also, like, who cares? At the end of the day, does my history, where I decide to make the choices I make, and how I lift, how I eat, like, does that? It doesn't. It doesn't fucking hurt anyone. I'm not gonna go pick on someone and be like, "Hey, I don't like the way that you do this." Like, I don't care. I'm not a personal trainer, bro. And I've told you, I'm not here to tell anyone how to do anything. I just do my thing. I do my thing my way. You know, what works for me works for me. Sometimes what works for me will work for someone else too. And sometimes there are things that I do so other people can't because I'm shorter than shit. And it'll look different. Like I can go deep in squats because I'm already close to the ground. If you're freaking 6'2", that ain't my issue, bro. You know what my issue is? Myself. That's it. Do I need to disclaim in front of every video? I am not a professional. I am not a trained professional. I only do what I do. You can or cannot do what I do. It's up to you. Oh. Friggin' let you frickers go.